Today on Newsbreak, state champions. The Spirit Lake Indians took the Class 2A state championship title yesterday. We have full coverage today, including highlights, post-game reaction, and much more. All this and more on this Tuesday, November 24th, 2015.
Good afternoon, SLHS. I'm Macy Smith.
And I'm Meredith Hines. They are state champions. The Spirit Lake football team was celebrating yesterday as they took home the Class 2A state title in record-breaking fashion. We will have more details on that in a minute. First, we bring in Dylan Reynolds with the highlights of the game. So, tell us everything.
Well, it was a great game, and the game started out right away with wide receiver Billy Brown taking the opening kickoff all the way to the house for the first score of the game. At the end of the first quarter, Spirit Lake led Mount Vernon 21-7. Continuing to score, the Indians would give up one touchdown to the Mustangs, with the score being 42-14 at half. Both teams going back and forth with touchdowns. The score was 55-35 at the end of the third. Spirit Lake still keeping the lead. With 10 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock in the fourth, the score was 63-42. Backus was now out of the game due to an injury. Indians scored again with 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining, leading 70-56. Ending the game, Spirit Lake took the Class 2A state championship 70-56. The game would turn out to be an offensive battle, with the Indians racking up over 700 offensive yards and 40 first downs. Congratulations to the Indians on winning the Class 2A state title.
Finally, the team was welcomed home with an escort into town by the Spirit Lake Fire Department, Spirit Lake Police Department, the Dickinson County Sheriffs, and the Iowa State Patrol. The community welcomed them to the East Gym, where Coach Belay and several players spoke.
It was a busy weekend for SLHS, with school being canceled Friday and Monday, but Saturday was all-state choir and band in Ames, Iowa. The participants said it was a great time. Here are a couple of pictures showing all the actions. Congratulations to all of the members from Spirit Lake. And finally, happy birthday to our very own Seth Voss today, and to Emma Landon and Adam Wicks yesterday. Over Thanksgiving, there's one birthday, and it's Mallory Swab and Mrs. Beloy on Saturday.
And a major winter snowstorm impacted the area on Friday, causing the first ever postponement of the championship football games. For more on this and the next snowstorm moving in for Thanksgiving, we send it over to Jacob Voss.
Yeah, thanks, Macy. Let's take a look at that storm from Friday. The snowfall in Spirit Lake, 8.5 inches, and it really varied throughout the area. A lot of snow, record amounts, really. 8.5 in Spirit Lake, 8 inches there in Esterel, but those big numbers, 17 on the south side of Sioux Falls, 15 there in Sheldon, 15 in Spencer as well, 12 inches there in Storm Lake. Just impressive amounts of snow for the month of November. And we got another winter storm headed our way. Tomorrow we're going to be foggy, misty, cloudy out there. We will be melting some snow today and tomorrow. And as we go into Thursday, we're going to be looking at some mixed precip mixed with snow. Here's the line where we should be mainly snow in the Spirit Lake and North area if you're planning on traveling on Thanksgiving Day, but some mixed precip to the south. That's where dangerous driving conditions could be. 1 to 3 inches of snow could be possible in this lighter blue area there, along with some mixed precip there, and then a little bit more to the south. But kind of a messy forecast for Thanksgiving, so keep up to date with that. We'll keep you up to date on Twitter. 35 degrees for today, 32 overnight, so staying pretty warm overnight. Then as we go into tomorrow, a high of 39, so we will be melting some of that snow. Lots of mist, lots of fog out there. It's just going to be kind of a gross day. 28 degrees there with the mixed precip and snow for Thursday. Another pretty major snowstorm coming in for Sunday and Monday. Some pretty impressive amounts looking for there as well. A high of 29 there on Monday. But for now, back to you guys.
Taking a look at sports today, Logan Backus was injured in the second half during the game yesterday, and it took him almost 15 minutes for him to be taken off by a stretcher for a concussion. The team was able to pick him up from the hospital after the game, and Logan rode home with the team. He was not able to be there at the end of the game, but Logan was awarded the Mid-American Energy Overall MVP of the High School Football Championship Tournament Award. He received his award at the welcome home ceremony.
It was a record-breaking championship game for the Indians. They set a new all-class record for most points scored in a championship game. They also set the Class 2A championship game record for total yards and most first downs. The high-scoring game ended with the Indians taking it 70-56.
And among all of the football schedule changes, the girls' basketball games versus Sioux Central were postponed due to the game. No date has been agreed on yet between the two schools. We will let you know as we get the specific makeup date. That is your look at sports. Back to you guys.
That's all the time we have for today on Newsbreak. Thanks for watching, and once again, congratulations to the football team.